Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're diving into something pretty wild, BYD's God's Eye system.
Yeah, this one's pretty interesting.
It sounds like something right out of a sci-fi movie.
Definitely.
Imagine a world where even the most affordable cars, have like crazy advanced driver assistance features.
Right.
That's exactly what BYD is going for with this.
Like it's the future, but happening now.
So what is it?
Well, God's Eye is essentially a whole network of you've got your cameras, sensors, and AI all working together
Oh, wow.
to make driving safer and potentially, someday fully autonomous.
Okay, so we've got cameras, sensors, AI.
Yeah.
What makes God's Eye different?
Mm.
Like what makes it stand out from everything else out there?
Well, I think the most interesting thing here is BYD's plan to offer this technology across its entire lineup,
Oh, wow.
from luxury cars all the way down to their most affordable models.
So not just a feature for, the luxury vehicles.
Exactly.
This is something that, in theory, anyone could have access to.
Yeah, it's a pretty big statement about making these advanced safety features accessible to everyone.
So how does God's Eye actually work?
Okay, so,
I read that it's divided into like 3 tiers, C, B, and A.
yeah, that's right.
Let's break those down.
God's Eye C is the entry-level tier.
Okay.
But even this basic version is incredibly sophisticated.
Oh, wow.
We're talking 3 cameras behind the windshield,
Okay.
12 additional cameras around the car,
Oh, wow.
5 millimeter wave radars,
Okay.
and 12 ultrasonic radars.
So even the basic one has a lot going on.
Yeah, a lot of tech.
What does all that mean for the driver, though? Like, how does all that hardware actually translate into something that benefits them?
It means that even in BYD's most affordable cars, you'll have a system that's constantly monitoring your surroundings
Oh, okay.
and helping you avoid potential hazards.
That's nice.
Yeah,
And this is all powered by their DiPilot 100 system, right?
exactly. The DiPilot 100 has a peak computing power of 100 tops.
100 tops.
That stands for trillions of operations per second.
Wow, okay.
Basically, it's a measure of how fast the system's brain can think
Okay.
and react to what's happening around you.
So the higher the tops, the quicker the system can respond.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so get this. God's Eye C with all these features will come standard on every BYD brand car,
Oh, wow.
including their super affordable Seagull hatchback,
Okay.
which is priced at just under $10,000.
You're telling me I can get a car with more cameras and sensors than a luxury car from a few years ago
Right.
for under 10 grand? That's crazy.
It really is a game changer.
Yeah.
BYD is saying advanced safety features should be the norm, not a luxury.
I love that.
Yeah.
So that was God's Eye C. What about the next level up, God's Eye B?
Okay, so God's Eye B steps things up with the addition of a LiDAR sensor.
Okay.
LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging.
Okay.
Essentially, it uses lasers to create a highly detailed 3D map of the car's surroundings.
Okay.
It's like giving the system an extra set of eyes that can see even further and with more precision.
That sounds helpful, especially for things like tricky intersections
Yeah,
or avoiding obstacles when you can't see well.
exact.
So which cars will have God's Eye B?
You'll find God's Eye B on the cars,
Okay.
which is BYD's premium brand,
Oh, okay.
and some other top-tier BYD models as well.
Got it.
And this tier is powered by the DiPilot 300
Okay.
with a processing power of, you guessed it, 300 tops.
3 times the processing power of the C system.
Yeah,
That's a serious brain boost.
for sure.
And then, of course, we've got the top of the line.
Right.
God's Eye A.
Yeah.
What makes this one so special?
God's Eye A is where BYD goes all out.
Okay.
It features 3 LiDAR sensors,
Oh, wow.
providing an even more comprehensive and detailed view of the environment.
Oh, wow.
And it's running on their most powerful system yet,
Okay.
the DiPilot 600.
600 tops.
600.
That's a lot of computing power.
That's some serious muscle.
No wonder this one is reserved for, like, their luxury Yangwang brand.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is the system that will enable some really impressive levels of autonomous driving capability.
It's amazing to see this level of technology becoming available.
Yeah.
But what really strikes me is how committed BYD seems to be to making this technology accessible.
Yes.
Not just, for the luxury cars,
It's a major shift.
across their whole range.
Yeah.
Like for everyone.
BYD has incredible resources dedicated to making this happen.
Okay.
Over 110,000 engineers,
Wow.
with 5,000 of them focused solely on intelligent driving R&D.
5,000 engineers.
Yeah,
That's like a small city of brilliant minds all working on this.
pretty much.
It's not just brain power, though.
Right.
It's about real-world testing.
Yeah,
And data collection, too.
that's right.
I read that BYD's A-Days training covered like an unbelievable 72 million kilometers per day in 2024.
Yeah, that's a lot of driving.
That's like driving to the sun and back almost every day.
Basically.
So they must be fine-tuning those algorithms like crazy.
Absolutely.
All this amazing technology runs on something called a Xuanji architecture, right?
Yes.
What is that exactly?
Well,
I read that BYD describes it as like one brain, two ends, three networks, and four chains.
it does sound kind of like science fiction.
It does, yeah.
But
Okay, so...
one brain refers to the central processing unit,
Okay.
which is kind of like the command center for the whole system.
So that's the brain making all the decisions.
Exactly.
Based on what it's seeing.
Right. But the brain in the car isn't working alone.
Okay.
It's always talking with the two ends.
The two ends.
The cloud AI and the vehicle side AI.
So it's like having a super smart computer in the car itself.
Yeah.
That's constantly learning and improving.
Right.
Thanks to its connection to a huge network of other cars and data centers.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
And it keeps going.
Okay.
We also have the three networks.
Three networks.
The Internet of Vehicles, the 5G network, and the satellite network.
Wow.
So the system is always connected.
Okay.
And can get information and updates from multiple sources.
So it's like the car has a triple backup system for its internet connection.
Pretty much.
Okay.
And then there are the four chains.
Four chains?
The sensors chain, control chain, data chain, and mechanical chain.
Okay.
These represent the flow of information and commands between different parts of the system.
Got it.
So they describe how the car sees its environment, processes the info, and then takes action.
So it's a very well thought out system.
Yeah, it's very elaborate.
With a lot of moving parts.
Lots of parts.
All designed to make driving safer and more autonomous.
Exactly. And actually, I read that BYD is also integrating a large language model into this system.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's called the DeepSeek R1.
Okay.
And it's meant to boost the AI capabilities of both the vehicle and the cloud.
Got it.
This gives the God's Eye system an even deeper understanding of what's going on around it.
So they're really pushing the boundaries here.
Definitely.
Like what's possible with this technology.
Yeah.
So what does it all mean practically?
Right.
Like how does all of this actually change the driving experience?
Well, for one thing, God's Eye A and God's Eye B are both capable of something called NOA, which stands for Navigation on Autopilot.
So the car can essentially drive itself from point A to point B.
Yeah.
With minimal input from the driver.
Exactly.
Where can you use NOA?
Both God's Eye A and B support NOA in both city and highway environments.
Oh, wow.
Pretty impressive, right?
Yeah, it's very impressive. What about the C system?
So God's Eye C currently only has NOA on highways.
Okay.
But future over-the-air updates will likely bring city NOA to even the most basic systems.
So even if you buy, like, the most affordable BYD.
Yeah.
You might get self-driving capabilities in the city later on.
Right.
Through a software update.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
It's a really smart way to make this technology available to a lot more people.
Yeah.
You know? But I have to say, what really blew me away was that video they showed of the Yangwang U9 supercar.
Oh, yeah.
Equipped with God's Eye A.
Wasn't that the one where it was driving itself on a racetrack?
Yes.
That was
It was navigating all those turns.
Yeah.
Accelerating, braking, all on its own.
Yeah.
It was wild to see.
It really shows how much BYD is investing in this.
Absolutely.
This technology.
They're not messing around. They're all in on the future of driving.
I love that, and I can't wait to see how it all plays out. We'll dive into, those big industry-wide implications in a bit.
It's really about changing the entire game, not just adding cool features to luxury cars.
Right.
This is a potential revolution.
Yeah.
In car safety and autonomy.
Imagine a world where, like, every car...
I know.
Even the most affordable ones come standard with these crazy driver assistance features.
Right. It could completely change the landscape of the car industry, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Other car companies might be forced to up their game.
Yeah, to compete.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Leading to a much wider adoption of these life-saving technologies.
It's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
One company does something bold, and then suddenly...
everyone's to follow.
Everyone's got to keep up.
Yeah.
And the benefits could be huge.
Huge.
We could see way fewer accidents.
Right.
Less fatalities on the road.
Safer roads for everyone.
For win-win.
Absolutely.
And it's not just about safety either.
No.
Think about accessibility.
Yeah.
Like for older drivers who might not want to stop driving.
Yeah, they could stay on the road longer.
Yeah. With the help of this technology, it gives people more freedom.
More independence.
Independence, exactly.
And don't forget about traffic.
Oh, yeah.
Traffic congestion.
Never-ending now.
The bane of every commuter's existence.
Yeah.
With more cars able to drive themselves.
Yeah.
We don't have smoother traffic flow.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Shorter commutes.
Yeah.
Maybe even less fuel consumption.
Now, that's a future I can get behind. Less time in traffic means more time to do the things we enjoy.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's clear that BYD's God's Eye has the potential
Huge potential.
to really change things.
This isn't just about making things a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's about fundamentally changing how we think about cars.
Design them, build them, experience them.
Exactly. But like with any big technological change, there are some serious questions.
Of course.
We need to consider.
What kind of questions?
Well, for example, how will this affect jobs?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
What happens to all the professional drivers?
The truck drivers.
The truck drivers, taxi drivers.
Delivery drivers.
All those
cars can drive themselves.
Right. If they're not needed anymore.
We need to be thinking about those people.
Absolutely.
We're training them.
Yeah.
Finding them new opportunities.
We can't leave those people behind.
Exactly. Progress should come at the cost of people's livelihoods.
I completely agree.
Another thing we got to think about is data privacy.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
With all those cameras and sensors.
Constantly collecting data.
Yeah, how do we make sure that information is being used properly?
Ethically. They need safeguards in place.
To protect people's privacy.
Absolutely.
And to prevent that data from being misused.
Transparency is key.
Transparency and accountability.
Accountability, yes.
Yeah.
And of course, there's cybersecurity.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cars depend more and more on software.
And connectivity.
Right.
Yeah.
They become vulnerable.
To hacking. Yeah, cyber attacks.
Prayerful.
Security has to be a top priority.
Absolutely. We cannot compromise on safety and security.
Especially as cars become more connected and autonomous.
This is complicated.
It is. There's a lot to think about.
A lot of factors.
But even with all that, I'm optimistic. You too.
About the future.
Of driving, yeah.
I think technology, when it's used responsively, can make our lives better.
I agree. BYD's God's Eye is a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
It shows how we can use tech to improve safety.
Accessibility
And convenience.
Right.
It's a glimpse into a future where driving is
stressful.
Way less stressful.
Or enjoyable.
More about the journey than the destination.
A future where technology makes our lives better.
Yeah.
Without controlling them.
A future where the road ahead is paved with innovation, safety,
and inclusivity.
I love that.
That's a future worth working towards.
I completely agree. So let's wrap up this part of the deep dive.
Okay.
And give our listeners a few things to think about. All right, so we're back. And my brain is still processing all this info about BYD's God's Eye system.
It's a lot to digest, isn't it?
It is. From the tech itself
to
like how it could impact society and the future of driving.
It's big.
It is.
So okay.
Let's try to like boil it all down.
Yeah.
What are the main takeaways
so
from this whole deep dive?
The biggest one for me is that God's Eye has the potential to be a turning point.
Oh, yeah.
For the car industry.
It's not just like adding some fancy new gadgets, right?
No. This is different.
This is like a whole new way of thinking about safety.
Exactly.
And autonomy in cars.
And the fact that BYD wants to put this tech in all their cars.
Yeah.
Not just the expensive ones.
That's a game changer.
It is. They're basically saying, hey, everyone else, step up your game.
Yeah. What are the other companies going to do?
Right. Like, will we see everyone rushing to make similar tech?
It makes you wonder if BYD is going to kick off a whole wave of innovation.
I think so, yeah.
And competition.
Definitely.
In the car world.
It's going to be interesting to watch.
It really is. And we can't forget about how this technology could change the whole driving experience.
We talked about the safety, the accessibility.
The traffic.
Those are huge benefits.
Huge. And who knows what else is possible.
Exactly. Like, what if one day human drivers are a thing of the past?
That's wild to think about.
I know, right?
Are cars just driving themselves everywhere?
But it could happen.
It could. It really makes you think about what transportation will be like in the future.
And what role technology will play in our lives.
So as we wrap up this deep dive on BYD's God's Eye system, we want to leave you with this.
All right.
The car industry is changing.
Big time.
Like big time. And companies like BYD are leading the way.
They're pushing the boundaries.
We are seeing like the beginning.
Like the dawn.
Of a new era of driving.
It's exciting.
It's very exciting. And it's a really interesting time to be following this revolution in technology.
For sure. Whether you're like a car fanatic or just curious about the future.
This is something to watch.
Absolutely.
Who knows? Maybe someday we'll all be driving around in cars with their own God's Eye.
Imagine.
Enjoying a safer and more effortless drive.
Sounds pretty good to me.
So until then, keep your minds open to all the possibilities.
Stay curious.
And be sure to stay tuned for more deep dives into all sorts of fascinating topics. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for joining us today.